Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy!
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. The British heavyweights agree to financial terms for a two-fight deal, says Eddie Hearn. Wow. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have agreed to financial terms in principle for a two-fight deal, according to promoter Eddie Hearn. The talks are ongoing between both camps over a highly anticipated undisputed world heavyweight title clash. Of course, Joshua won the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO titles when he overcame his defeat with Andy Ruiz in this rematch. Okay, Hearns told Sky Sports, "We're making great progress. There is still a lot to overcome. We are looking at venues and dates. We have the Dillian Whyte mandatory, which is due before this fight. It's fair to say Joshua and Fury are in agreement regarding the financial terms of the fight. We've been talking to Fury's management team, MTK, giving them the assurances from Joshua's side that all the details on the structure of the deal is approved from our side and is from Fury's side as well. We're in a good place. It's fair to say that in principle, both guys have agreed to that fight, two fights. There is a lot to overcome. In the meantime, we're moving in the right direction. I'm confident that both guys have given their blessing for their fight to go ahead. The point of Fury, Joshua, and the teams agreeing to the structure of the deal is the first fight could happen next summer. It will be 2021. There is a big period of time where Whyte should be getting his shot at the title. That's important to us as well. The main positive news is that Joshua and Fury has agreed to a two-fight deal in essence. The most difficult part of any deal is the financial element. I believe we're in a great place where both guys have agreed to what that should be. We have not signed contracts because there is still things to be worked out. We're pushing towards a place where they can be drafted for 2021. So both guys are in agreement. The structure of the deal has been pushed forward and agreed by both parties. There is a model in place that both parties are happy with. It's the biggest fight ever in British boxing, and it doesn't get bigger, and there will never be a bigger fight in our generation. Two guys, very different, who fight differently, have experienced different things, and have come back from adversity. Wow. Fury confirmed the news on his Instagram page that he should knock Wilder out in the trilogy bout before taking on Anthony Joshua for the biggest fight in boxing history. Now, this looks very good for boxing, because you know what this means? This means that Tyson Fury is on progression. He's on a mission, okay? He has to take out Wilder because of the contract, okay? The obligations for that contract, to give that man his contract, he activated it, so there it is. We know this. Anthony Joshua has to knock out Pulev, okay? And these guys have been talking. Now, Tyson Fury is above the rumored talks of Bob Arum trying to put heat on Whyte, or trying to make Whyte submit to pushing it back, or if he keeps on, he will try to push for Tyson Fury to be franchise champion, right? So this franchise champion is really threatened by Bob Arum, which Tyson Fury is not seeming to go along with. So that's a good thing, okay? So this is hot breaking news. This is the type of news that you want to hear. But of course, both of these guys have unfinished business, and they have to take out their opponents ahead of them. Okay, because if so, these guys, I think both guys, well, Fury will have the upper hand because Fury will be active. Okay, He will be active more than Joshua. Joshua will only be fighting one time this year. So Tyson Fury is at an advantage right there. But, they have to get past their opponents, and I don't think Deontay Wilder will fight like he did the second fight. I think he'll have a few more tricks up his sleeve, hopefully. But it's good to hear the management all on board. Now, we haven't heard from Frank. We haven't heard from Bob. Of course, in the past, Bob and Frank have denied having talks with or some contracts with Eddie Hearn. But Eddie Hearn just confirmed that he's been talking to MTK Global, which is Tyson Fury's management team. So they're getting everything together and constructed. So when this fight does happen, we won't have any of this back and forth if and what happened, who's going to get what, who's the A side. They're both comfortable with this. So let this fight take place. Let this fight get set up. God willing, these guys beat their opponents and they can finally get it on, and it will be the biggest fight in British history. However, it might not be in England or the UK, but we would hope for the British fans that they could see something and witness something like that in this generation. Okay, so it does look good. So it's good that these guys have it all mapped out about the deal, and all they have to do is deliver their next 2 wins, and this fight can get it on. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua agreeing to terms for summer of 2021. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.